is that the vets in all the way from the Civil War, World War I, World War II, were treated very, as heroes, so to speak. That carried over in this small town of Gaylord to the Korean veterans too. We were just got back, and it was no different than our older brothers or whoever that got returned home from the World War II. We were treated, just like anybody else coming out of service. They had like a Legion Club in Gaylord, and you could join the Legion Club if you wanted to, and so you were treated very good.
It was really not too much to say. There was just a family there to greet. I landed in Chicago. There was no demonstrations or anything like that. It was kind of nice, really.
As I recall, we've obviously been at war through World War II, Korean War, and now we're going to go into the Vietnam War. The nation and the population was, getting a little weary of war. I think a lot of the students or young people had the opportunity to be deferred from going into the military, drafted, if they were going to college. Well, there was a lot of people who had the wherewithal to go to college were exempt from the draft, and the ones that unfortunately did not have the money or whatever to go to college, they were drafted. And so I think there was a lot of animosity, I guess if that's a good word, between the ones that could go to college and get a deferment, and some of them then got into the protest, and they went into Canada. If they crossed into Canada, they were exempt from the draft. As a result, there was a lot of protest about the war. And back in Gaylord, you didn't really see that. As a result, I think there was a lot of the protests were centered around the larger cities and colleges that were going back and forth with the draft and so on. Small town like where I was raised, the veterans that came back from Vietnam were treated very well, and there was no protest in Gaylord.
I don't really know. I never really got involved too much in it. After I got out of service, I just kind of forgot about it.
Yes, I would not hesitate to serve again.
Well, I wouldn't think of not serving. I think I'd still go. Wouldn't refuse. No, I think it's our duty to help serve our country. If we hadn't, I'm afraid maybe we wouldn't have much of a country, would we?
Well, unlike you've heard on the news, I flew into San Francisco, Treasure Island, and this beautiful woman come up to me walking nonchalantly and just spit in my face. Police officer was standing right there. And I said, "Why are you?" And I just wiped it off and walked away. So did she. And the police officer did nothing. And I'll never forget that.
There really was nothing like the guys are getting now. There was no acknowledgement that we were even over there that I remember. The Legion, when I first came back, they weren't accepting Vietnam-era guys.
I didn't see that much in Minnesota, but California, it was terrible.
I really don't know. Maybe they were expecting more. I don't know. I was just glad my time was over and I come home. go again.